I'm Anil Kumar, sharing with you some test questions on linear systems. Here we have two communication questions. The first one is, what is meant by linear systems? And the second question is, provide an example where the linear system has no solution. Now, linear systems means more than one thing working together, and linear, we are referring to linear equations, right? So we can say two or more linear equations at the same time form linear system. So it is important to consider two or more linear equations at the same time. So that is the answer for the first part. And now we'll look into the second part, which says provide an example where linear system has no solution. Now when we are saying two or more linear equations on a graph can be represented by a straight line, correct? So you could have a straight line, let us say something like this, and another straight line maybe like this. Now when we say solution of a linear system, it really means point of intersection. So that becomes the solution of a linear system, right? So this is just to understand the question. The question really is, provide an example where linear system has no solution, right? Now this linear system, which has two lines, has one solution, and graphically we can see that point is the solution. But what we need to figure out is a linear system which has no solution. So no solution really means that we are looking into another linear equation which represents a line which is parallel to the given line so that they do not intersect. So if they don't intersect, then they have no solution, right? So that is what it means. So you have to give an example. So let's write down one equation, and then we will see how to check whether the equation represents solution or not. So when we say linear equations, two or more, let's consider two linear equations. So let me write down one equation standard form as 2x plus 3y minus 6 equals to 0. Let us say this is one of the equations considered. Another equation, I will kind of rearrange this and try to write equation of a line which has the same slope. So if I am looking for same slope, that means parallel lines, right? So we are looking for parallel lines, right? This is why no solution, you see. So for no solution, what is the condition? Parallel lines means same slope, right? That means same slope. Now this equation you can rearrange and then write this as y equals to, when you rearrange you get minus 2, then you divide by 3, so that is the slope, x, right? Plus some other y-intercept. So in this case we'll get y-intercept as 6 divided by 3, which is 2. So let me write some y-intercept as 5, for example. Some y-intercept, is it okay? So that means the other line is parallel to this line. Do you see that? And these two lines, since they are parallel, they will not intersect. Correct? So what you can do is, just to check, you can actually graph these lines. So when you graph these lines, so here we can get a line which has x-intercept of 6 divided by 2, which is 3, for example, and y-intercept of 6 divided by 3, which is 2. I'm just giving you a solution here. You need to verify on your own, right? So let us say this is the line which is represented by this particular equation. Okay, now let us sketch the other line. it says that y-intercept is 5. This is 2 for us, right? So this is 2 for us. Let us say 5 is somewhere here, right? So let me extend this. Okay, and let us say 5 is somewhere here, minus 2 over 3, so you go down 2 units, right? And then move in 3 units, so you'll get another point. Once you get that point, you can join that point, right? So once you join that point, you will get another line. And what you observe is that these two lines are parallel lines, right? So we can name these two lines as line 1 and line 2. So line 1 is the one given to us here, and line 2. Since these two lines are parallel and they do not intersect, right? So no solution. Parallel lines, same slope, they do not intersect. Therefore, the system, which is linear system, has no solution. No solution, right? So solution of a linear system really means point of intersection, or a point which is common to both the lines. I hope you understand. So that is how you can explain and provide an example about a linear system. I hope that helps. Thank you and all the best.